Hola Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are doing well. We're on to a new week, peeps. Trying to get these out early so we can get some messages out and I don't spend like a whole day in the house doing what I do. But this is going to be from whenever you listen to it until November 25th. In the meantime, between time, happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you guys are giving thanks for, those that are around you who show you love and encouragement and nothing but beautiful blessings to you and your family. So, this is going to be for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, also Venus, and my cross watchers. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, messing with a Gemini, doing whatever you do with a Gemini, that's your business. We're just asking our angels and guides to step forward so that you listen to the messages that need to be heard for this upcoming week. Also, if you are new to my channel, welcome to the family. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Those of you who have been rocking with me from the beginning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is going to be down in the description box, so make sure to hook up with me. Let's do the damn thing. I did pre-shuffle or shuffle the cards before I started recording, so I could vibe with the cards and so on and so forth. So, we're going to get into it. Do what we do. The energy of the week, it's looking like 7 of Earth, the World, and the 3 of Fire. Alright? I think certain things, there's like a temporary pause in certain action that you've been dealing with. Certain things are coming to a standstill. And, there's no need to worry. Don't worry about certain things, especially because they're not moving forward. Because I have the World here, and that means that things are going to start picking up for you. It could just mean that certain things have come to an end, and you're going to have to take the position of being okay with certain things coming to an end. And it can all deal with some type of action that you had to deal with, or whatever you've been in, working together with someone, or it's some type of action that you were in. It could be in reference to an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Earth energy is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And the World card is part of your root chakra, so make sure you're honing down on that. Alright. Know that whatever you're into, things are getting done the right way. And you're coming into a position where you feel enlightened and feeling gratitude for certain things that you've been through, and so on and so forth. Make sure you reach out to your Archangel Michael. He's always there protecting you and guiding you along the way. Know that abundance and the good stuff is coming. As far as the pentacles and your money is looking real good. But it's there's a need to have a long-term vision and plan here. Okay? So you need to look into the future and see what it is that you want to do in reference to certain situations. Okay? I did ask for advice in reference to what advice they were trying to give you. And what came out was the Temperance in reverse, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Wands in reverse. I feel that you need to gain a lot of balance with your emotions. Take your emotions into consideration. Get your feet planted in reference to a relationship, because if you do not get this under control, you're not going to have a victory, and things are not going to be working out in your favor. So you need to learn how to take control of that, put your ego to the side, and have confidence in everything that you do. All right. There's some actions that have people perceiving you in a negative way. So make sure, and it could be dealing with some type of love or some type of connection in that. So it can be in a relationship stance. So maybe by you acting a certain way, people are starting to see you in a different light. And usually you're full of light, you're full of good energy. Even though you can go back and forth sometimes, you're still mutable and you adapt to certain things. So make sure that you gain control of certain emotions that you're going through. And if there is someone that's there to help you along the way, then make sure that you're speaking your truth and speaking with conviction and with confidence, and being able to trust in someone that way. All right. I do see a couple here. Could be a married couple. It could just be someone that you've been together for some time, because I have the Hierophant here, and they usually signify marriage. There's a couple here that's going through the motions. They're upside down right now. I have the Queen of Swords, so you could be dealing with someone who's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius sign, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have a couple here going through the motions because, you know, somebody has a hidden agenda. Someone's not being forthright, probably being manipulative. Is not really, it could be you or someone that you're dealing with, but someone's really not fully coming through with truth, not coming through with being honest with anything that within the relationship. All right, so there's something that's not right, and the energy's real fucking heavy. All right, whatever the case may be, apply it how you apply it. You know, take it if you want to take it. If not, leave it for somebody else. You know what I mean? Anyways, so in reference to the Lenormand, I have the magnifying glass, the whip, the tower, the lilies, the house, the mask, the book, the snake, that fucking snake, and the clock. I think it's clock. Is it? I'm not sure. It's an extra card, but I know exactly what it means. All right, so in your recent past, which can go vertically or horizontally, which I can do both. You looking at certain situations, putting the magnifying glass in reference to certain things. It could be that you were dealing with someone that was older than you. It could be that you were looking at certain situations in a sexual way, certain sexual activity that you've been through. This can also signify you liking someone that's younger than yourself, and you held a secret. But I think you looked at the situation as a whole. I think you gained some knowledge from the experiences that you've been through. And this is you just looking at certain situations to open, that opened you up. I think you trusted in someone and opened your book up for just 1 second. The lilies can signify, you know, being in action. You taking a closer look at the certain actions that you take, especially those actions that you keep a secret. All right. Some of you maybe were going to school and you were looking at things as a whole in reference to school, or looking to go back in reference to that. But it's all about you being honest and having well intentions to let go of certain secrets that you've been having, or just gaining some knowledge in the over transcendence of your you as a person, how you're growing. All right, so I think you're looking things at a different way, especially because things, you know, I think you put a magnifying glass on certain repetitive action that you kept doing, and it puts you in a place of wanting to grow. It puts you in a place that you wanted to be in solitude for some time. You wanted to release certain things, release certain repetitive actions that you've been doing. You could be someone who has a large job, very like hierarchy type of job, structured, being structured, very rules, like some type of rules of some sort. There's someone here as far as a father figures. You may have kids, have property, a house, father figure, husband. I see a reoccurring action with a husband. This is for some of you. Don't come down on me. Some of you, there was a repetitive action that dealt with some type of seduction, maybe with another party, a competing person, another woman. There was something that reoccurring. But right now it looks like you're looking things at a different perspective, especially like isolating yourself, taking the authority to look at certain things, and hopefully taking off the mask that you've been wearing. It could be you or someone that's around you. Take this how it is, and I can't repeat this enough. Like, it could be your energy or someone that you're dealing with around you. But I think certain people are taking the time to clean up and free space, looking at certain activities, taking off a false mask and letting divine timing play its hand upon their life, looking at certain areas of their life, especially their home life, where their security is at, how they are, taking some time to just study certain things, either going back to school or just taking in the knowledge that they're gaining as a person. Looking at their family as a whole. The light is shining upon certain situations. There's harmony here. Let go of any deviation that you may be feeling. Past, present, future as far as you being in solitude and finally growing as a person and letting go of certain things. In the present, I think you're in a letting go, letting go of repetitive actions that you've been dealing with as far as the home. Having good judgment. Having good judgment over, something hurtful. Alright, let's move it along, peeps. So I feel like you have a really strong attachment to financial matters, your pentacle worth, your earthly matters here. There's a need to balance that energy out. You have quite an attachment to financial matters. And this is leading you into a path that, watch it, is in reference to financial matters. Alright? I feel that this attachment to this cornucopia that you have is putting you in a place that, you might feel balanced at one point, but you might be... So basically, watch it with all the financial matters that you go into in reference to business and so on and so forth, because there's some deceit. And someone's not being forthright with you. And it could be in reference to a business matter that you're trying to go into. But there's adjacent possibilities. So there's other opportunities out there. Just because you don't accept one doesn't mean that there's not something else that might be offered to you, or something else that you can look into. Don't attach yourself so much to the cornucopia, because you can give yourself false illusions. Alright? I feel like you need some encouragement in reference to certain situation, and this can be in reference to your home life, where you find content, because you feel as though there's something that's hurting you, something that's bothering you emotionally, and you're down in the dumps in reference to the situation. Alright? So change and morph into what it is that you want. Allow yourself to feel the feels that you need to feel, Be in your feelings for a minute, and then grow from them and move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush to do anything. Don't let anyone rush you. But I think you need to look for an opportunity to change and morph into the person that you want. I think you've been through a situation that has opened your eyes, and now you're starting to see how certain things can be, how situations should be, how you should feel about certain things. And now you might be questioning. You might be feeling some type of sorrow. You might be in your head having some anxiety or distress. Probably not getting the adequate sleep that you need to be getting. All right? Because you need to look at the opportunities. You need to learn how to work together in a relationship. Work together and have fun. Make sure that you're having fun, taking care of your mate, Know your boundaries as well, especially with the sexual deviation. Know your boundaries. If you're in a committed relationship, and this is why things probably can be upside down because of sexual deviation, probably because someone else could be in the picture, or just know your boundaries in reference to dealing with people. Because trust me, karma's a biatch, and that shit comes back around, and it will land on you like a ton of bricks if you don't deal accordingly. And you're going to be held in solitude and be by yourself to deal with your own devil. You're going to deal with that. So, fix anything that's broken. And that, I mean, in a loose sense. Because there's certain things that keep winding over and over again. But you are in a position of progression. You are growing as a person, and you know that unconditional love for yourself and others is what's needed. I think that's a strong thing, where that's what makes love go round. There's someone that truly, truly loves you, and they're trying to show you exactly, what you're missing out on, or what has been there the whole time. So open up your eyes to the adjacent possibilities. All right? Know to be true to yourself and no one else. Be true to your feelings. Be true to how you feel in certain situations. Some of you are going through retirement, or wanting to go through retirement, letting go of certain things. Retirement doesn't always necessarily have to be with the job matters. It could just be retiring, leaving something behind, moving forward, and just letting go of something. All right. So have the courage. Have the courage to move forward. You could be messing with a Leo, because I think of a lion when I see that. The Leo card is all about strength and bravery, and taking action towards what it is that you want to do, to find your happy, to let go of any sorrow. Know that you deserve love in a situation. You are lovable. There's an unconditional love. Know that you don't have to stay in a situation that you're not happy in. Know that the manipulation that is not worth it. Let go of any anxiety or distress that you're going through, because there's some failed attempts. All right. Know that very clearly decide exactly what you want. All right. What you want, and whatever comes to you, it comes to you now. It's so that you want to manifest exactly what you're trying to manifest out here in the world. If you want to move forward from a situation, then that's fine. If you want to let go of a certain situation, then that's fine. But you have to set your intentions so that can clearly come your way. Some of you need to hydrate or messing with a Pisces because of the water. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio because of the water energy. Some of you need to get back on into the dating pool. Business matters need to get looked at a second time. I think you need to get emotionally balanced before you start stepping into something else, all right? Let go of any codependency that you may have. You may be depending on your relationship way too much, and maybe this is the energy that I'm feeling here. Because things are upside down in a marriage or in a long-term relationship. Somebody has a different view of certain things, or trying to follow some type of tradition or conformity Let go of any addictions. Addictions may be affecting your romantic life, all right? And healing family issues is very big, all right? Family issues can be definitely in a relationship status. Let's see what our Colette Baron deck has to say. I don't think it wants to talk to him. Yeah, there's a situation that keeps happening round and round. So this is a round and round. The situation that keeps repeating. It's something very repetitive. You need to mend. Mending broken bridges. Mending, like I said earlier, you need to fix things that are broken. And it could be a relationship that's not, you know, maybe you're in a position where you're starting to fix certain things, and you are going to have luck in that fact, but you need to fix things, and you have to be true to yourself. I also get the feeling of you wanting to please or trying to fix everything or patch it up. It's almost like wanting to please everyone in a situation, but you can't, and you leave yourself behind perhaps. Chaos and conflict. There's definitely some chaos and conflict that's going on, and that's apparent in the reading. You trying to mold to certain situations. You trying to play the happy wife or happy husband, and things are not as copacetic as you wish they were. Either you're not happy, they're not happy, things are not working out as they plan, as you hope they would. You feel left out of certain situation, feeling you have that feeling. I think this came out for you last week. You're harboring something. There's an ending to a situation that might be bothering you, or you feeling left out of a situation, because orphan is all about being left alone and being in solitude. She's wearing a mask, and it's almost like being made fun of sometimes. Feeling that feeling of embarrassment. Maybe it has to deal with a soulmate connection. Maybe your soulmate left you, or you feel as though things that you want to mend something that has happened between your soulmate. Maybe this person left you. Maybe this person is not treating you how you wish they would. Maybe because of repetitive things that kept happening, and they decided to move forward. But there's no need to worry about certain things. All you have to do is set up a plan of action of how are you going to fix certain things. All right. You know what? Yes, these cards. What messages do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? You don't want to talk to Gemini, huh? Okay. So it says, pay attention to your dreams. You are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind, where they appear in order to help you. That's very powerful. You know why? Because recently my dreams have been very vivid, and I usually don't remember my dreams. But you know, not saying that they've been good dreams, they've been bad dreams, and something that really hurt me and hurt my feelings and shit. You know, I do have them. But listen to your dreams. It can explain a lot. It's also following your dreams, you know. Motivation. This is, you know, you need that encouragement, that motivation. There's somebody that's motivating you, that motivates you and encourages you to move forward from certain things. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Prayer. Birth. There's a new beginning, a new life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or exciting project blossoms within or around you. So there's adjacent possibilities that are coming your way, which is really beautiful. But I think there's a new beginning that's happening for you, and I think you're moving into that position. You're moving into that, and know that in divine timing, you feeling as though you're left out or feeling self-conscious about something, there's new things that are coming your way. So yes, you might take a time for retreat. You're taking a time for yourself. Being in solitude, maybe blocking out any distractions. Spend some quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Focus on what it is that you want. We already did these. Let's see what the romance... No, I did the romance angels. Yes. Just going through angel spirits and guides. What's the guidance? We have 4. No, I wanted to use my tarot deck. What other messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? King of Pentacles in reverse. Let go of any financial matters as far as, you know, you are a king in your own worth, and you don't have to be a king necessarily. You don't step into your power. You're already honing, I think you're already honing down as far as your pentacle matters. I think you're need to pay attention to any business activities that you're going to be going into. Make sure that you're looking at the dots and, you know, looking at the I's and cross, like, what is it? Dotting all your I's and crossing your T's, damn it. There's a new beginning here after an end. A new beginning after an end. You know, don't hold on to any betrayal. Maybe somebody has hurt you. There's definitely some loneliness that I feel in this reading. You feeling alone. Your choices. Somebody cut you off. Somebody... 7 of Cups is in reverse. So let go of any temptation or any diversionary tactics that you may have. Make up your mind about what you want. Clearly decide what you want, because there's some confusion. Maybe you're getting information overload in reference to certain things. So take some time for yourself to think about what it is that you want and see clearly situations for what they are. Take some time for rest and relaxation, because things are clearly going to come your way. If you don't clearly decide, there's not going to be a new beginning. You could be dealing with someone that's younger than you. Clearly decide in reference to business matter what it is that you want to do, and let go of any secrets that you may have. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Gain control over your empire, and that's you being an emperor. You could be messing with an Aries. You as a husband, brother, father, have consistency. Be consistent in your actions, thoughts, and patterns. Don't be hasty about your decision making. And finally, getting balanced. This time around, you are going to find your temperance. You could be messing with the Sag. Find balance within your home, your management, your sanctuary, your saving, and your resources, your money. Because everything's going to work out, right? You're going to be coming within your power. And what's meant for you is no longer... what's meant for you is not going to pass you. These are nothing but good things that are happening for you, Gemini. You just need to gain control of your emotions. Slow and steady wins the race. Whatever has happened, you know, you have to move forward with conviction. You're at the end of a cycle, and you have to learn from the situations that you've been through. You have to know to be true to yourself so that you can gain confidence in situations. Let go of any deviation from a marriage, any decisions. You may be feeling as though you're alone, but you're never alone. You just have to learn how to communicate and push forward with convictions. You have to learn to mend bridges and heal any family issues that you may be having. You are filled with unconditional love for yourself, and others that surround you know that they're trying to give you that type of energy. Just know your boundaries in certain situations, but you are in progression and you're going to grow as a person. I love you, Gemini, with all my heart, and I'll talk to you guys next week.